Okay, so I think it's starting now. So yeah, I guess I'm not technically late. Like this is actually, so it's August 6th. This is 6th. I wanted to do this yesterday though, but unfortunately, I felt a bit tired. I actually did do okay. I did read a little bit of this for a few minutes, but I didn't do much. It doesn't even okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm looking at lesson 6. This stuff doesn't look familiar, but that's because I was looking at the wrong lesson. So yeah. What I was originally going to do was like say I'm gonna give myself 70 minutes to do 10 minutes extra, but I already did do a bit of reading off stream, so I figured, well, if I did that, I guess I can't really do that now. So yeah. Oh my God, look how wet my hair is. That's what happens when I'm here directly after do a stream directly after taking a shower. But I gotta go to sleep early today. I say early, but I don't know. Okay. Oh yeah, sometimes I lots of times I forget. Oh, what the hell is that? Dude, why does my hand feels weird? Like I got something on. I touched something weird or something. That's weird. Okay, so we're gonna go straight to lesson 6. So the way I don't know if I mentioned this on stream. I know I was thinking this in my head while I was at work. So I don't know if I mentioned this on stream, but I'm gonna do the first 10 lessons, then review. The next 10 lessons, then review. The last 5 lessons, then 2 days review. That's 29 right there. So, and then I said in day 30, I got a plan. And day 31, I guess it's just see what else I can do or see. And then boom, we'll see how much Italian I've actually learned in a month. So I guess we'll start. And then for September, I don't know if I haven't put. I don't know if I wanted to start another language like this because that's like what would I do Portuguese, but I don't even know if I'll do it on stream. But I like the idea of trying to progress and do have like a 1 month goal. So because Japanese is my goal that I want to do always until at least I get really good at it. But I don't know if I want to do Mandarin Chinese. We'll go back to that because those are Mandarin Chinese and Japanese. Those are both very intensive languages. Well, not intensive. It's just that they're very different from English. So they require a lot more time to get the same results as. Oh God, this is loud. Adattazione. Primo dialogo. A che ora parte il prossimo treno? Ok. Vorrei un biglietto per Torino. Un biglietto. Prima o seconda classe? Prima classe. A che ora parte il prossimo treno? Alle 15:25. Fra 10 minuti. Da che binario? Del binario 18. A che ora arriva a Torino? Alle 20:50. Devo cambiare? No, è diretto. Guardi, signore, l'orario di treni è là in fondo. Ok, let's try this. Stazione. Primo dialogo. A che ore parte il prossimo treno? Vorrei un biglietto per Torino. Prima o seconda classe? Prima classe. A che ora parte il prossimo treno? Alle 15:25. Fra 10 minuti. Da che binario? Da binario 18. A che ora arriva a Torino? Alle 20:50. Devo cambiare? No, è diretto. Guarda, sì, signore. L'orario dei treni è là in fondo. Là in fondo. I'm definitely screwing up, but that's okay. That's to be expected, I guess. Adattazione. A che ora parte il prossimo treno? Ok. Vorrei un biglietto per Torino. Prima o seconda classe? Prima classe. Vai, guarda per ascoltare. A che ora parte il prossimo treno? It's like I want you to show it better. Ok. Alle 15:25, tra 10 minuti. Da che binario? Da binario 18. A che ora arriva a Torino? Alle 20:50. Devo cambiare? No, è diretto. Guardi, signore, l'orario dei treni è là in fondo. I guess because I wanted to have at least some movement on the screen, but il secondo dialogo. Vorrei notare? Ok. Vorrei notare? Ok. Oh yeah. Shh. Vorrei prenotare 3 posti per domani mattina. Domani? Impossibile. Perché impossibile? Perché domani c'è lo sciopero. Un altro sciopero. Ci sono sempre scioperi. 3 posti per dopodomani, allora. C'è l'ora alle 8:30 e un espresso alle 10:40. Meglio l'ora sta. Dei biglietti. Data e ritorno. What kind of a strike is that? If it's only on a 1 day strike. Should you go on a continuous strike? It's easy to ignore a strike if you could just wait a day. Unless it's like something emergency, which I don't know. Vorrei prenotare 3 posti per domani mattina. Domani? Impassibile. Perché impassibile? Perché domani c'è lo sciopero. Un altro sciopero. Ci sono sempre scioperi. 3 posti per dopodomani. Allora. C'è da stare alle 8:30 e un espresso alle 10:40. Meglio l'ora sta. Tre biglietti. Data e ritorno. See, I like how they one of the first things they're teaching you is the word for strike. I sciopero. I sciopero. Vorrei prenotare 3 posti per domani mattina. Domani? Impossibile. Perché impossibile? Perché domani c'è lo sciopero. Un altro sciopero. Ci sono sempre scioperi. 3 posti per dopodomani. Allora. C'è l'ora sta alle 8:30 e un espresso alle 10:40. Meglio l'ora sta. 3 biglietti. Andata e ritorno. Ok. Terzo dialogo. C'è un treno diretto. It sounds like it's the same British woman accent for all these teach yourself books. It might actually be the same woman. Imagine it being, ok. C'è un treno diretto per Firenze o devo cambiare? Se vuole prendere l'espresso, deve aspettare 3 ore. Fino alle 18:45, ok. Non c'è un treno di la 7:04? Oh no, l'Eurostar? Ma deve cambiare a Bologna? È un orario all'Eurostar? No, è in ritardo di 2 minuti. Meno male. Da quale binario parte? È in partenza del binario 9. Se ha già biglietto, può pagare il supplemento di treno. Ew. Whoops. That was gross. Oh, that was my hair. Okay. That's bad then. I didn't know what it was, but yeah, it's probably my hair. Cazzo diavolo. I'm already telling I have trouble like reading off the numbers quickly, so I gotta get better at the numbers. Because once I see the numbers, I'm like, oh god. C'è un treno diretto per Firenze. O devo cambiare. Se vuole prendere l'espresso, deve aspettare 3 ore fino alle 18:45. Non c'è un treno prima delle 7 meno un quarto. L'Eurostar. Ma deve cambiare a Bologna. È un orario all'Eurostar? No. È in ritardo di 2 minuti. Meno male. Da quale binario parte? Beh, è in partenza del binario 9. Se ha già il biglietto, può pagare il supplemento di treno. Ok. I better listen out. una vez de más. I know that's Spanish, but c'è un treno diretto. This is eh. That's like it shows the board. I thought it was backwards. I don't know. I'm getting confused now. Treno diretto per Firenze o devo cambiare? Se vuole prendere l'espresso, deve aspettare 3 ore fino alle 18:45. Non c'è un treno prima delle 7 meno un quarto. L'euro sta, ma deve cambiare a Bologna. È in ore l'euro sta? No. È in ritardo di 2 minuti. Meno male. Da quale binario parte? È in partenza di binario 9. Se ha già il biglietto, può pagare il supplemento di treno. Quarto dialogo. Si scende dall'altra parte, ok. Stazione centrale, questo autobus, per favore. No, signore, deve prendere il 78. 68. E dove è la fermata del 68, per cortesia? Davanti all'università, dopo il municipio. Grazie. Puoi dirmi quando devo scendere? Certamente. Alla prossima fermata. Ho capito. Scendo e vado davanti all'università. Guardi, alla prossima fermata scendo anch'io. Allora scendiamo insieme. Si scende da qui? Non si scende dall'altra parte? Da qui si sale solamente. Wow. Quarto dialogo. Si scende dall'altra parte. Si scende sounds like a reflexive verb. Bad man has a I really wish this was described. Va alla stazione centrale, questo è un robot, per favore. No, signore, deve prendere il 68. E dov'è la fermata del 68? Per cortesia. All'università, dopo il municipio. Grazie. Vuoi dirmi quando devo scendere? Certamente. E sai se scelta una certa, ok. Alla prossima fermata. Ho capito. Scendo e vado davanti all'università. Guardi, alla prossima fermata scendo anch'io. Allora scendiamo insieme. Si scende da qui? No, si scende dall'altra parte. Da qui si sale solamente. Ok. I do that one more. Because for me it sounds like certamente, but we'll see. Si scende dall'altra parte. I see the next audio tracks pronunciation. Why don't they do all the pronunciation again? Alla stazione centrale quest'autobus. Per favore. No, signore. Deve prendere il 68. E dov'è la fermata del 68? Per cortesia. Davanti all'università. Dopo il municipio. Grazie. Puoi dirmi quando devo scendere? Certamente. Alla prossima fermata. Ho capito. Scelto e vado davanti all'università. Guardi, alla prossima fermata scendo anch'io. Allora scendiamo insieme. Si scende da qui? No, si scende dall'altra parte. Da qui si sale solamente. Solamente? Okay, here's the pronunciation. It says pronunciation. Vai. Stai. Ai binari. L'albergo Europa. L'Istituto Europeo. La Comunità Europea. Le mie amiche. I miei amici. L'impiegato. Vuoi andare? I suoi fratelli. Do that a few more times. Do that a few more times. Vai. Stai. Ai binari. L'albergo Europa. L'Istituto Europeo. La Comunità Europea. Le mie amiche, i miei amici, l'impiegato. Qua, vuoi andare? I suoi fratelli. Sorry, I'm tired. Vai, stai, ai binari. La vera Europa. L'Istituto Europeo. La Comunità Europea. Le mie amiche. I miei amici. L'impiegato. Qua, vuoi andare? I suoi fratelli. Ok. Come si dice? Where is this? Vorrei un biglietto di seconda classe. Andata. Andata e ritorno. A che ora parte il prossimo treno? Da che binario parte? Devo cambiare? Dove? C'è un treno diretto? Vorrei prenotare un posto. Ok, so it's not... Come si dice? Vorrei un biglietto di seconda classe. Andata. Andata e ritorno. A che ora parte il prossimo treno? Da che binario parte? Devo cambiare? Dove? C'è un treno diretto? Vorrei prenotare un posto. One more time. Come si dice? Vorrei un biglietto di seconda classe. Andata. Andata e ritorno. A che ora parte il prossimo treno? Da che binario parte? Devo cambiare? Dove? C'è un treno diretto? Vorrei prenotare un posto. Ok. Okay, so 4 dialogues. Okay. Un biglietto per Siena? Andata? Sì, andata. Seconda classe. 15 euro e 50? A che ora parte il treno? Alle 16:20 del binario 3. Okay. That's the... Buongiorno, vorrei due biglietti per Roma. Seconda classe? Prima classe? Quando parte il treno? Parte alle 10:40 e arriva a Roma alle 15:20. Da che binario parte? Dal binario 15. 15. A che ora parte? L'ultimo treno per Genova. Alle 23:55. Dal binario 12? No. L'ultimo treno parte dal binario 7. Un biglietto allora, seconda classe. Ok? Uno per Novara, prima classe. Sulla andata. Andata e ritorno. Quant'è? 34 euro e 45. A che ora parte il treno? Alle 18:30. Primo binario. Buon viaggio. Ok. So that's actually quite a bit. But it's okay. Biglietto? Persiana. Andata? Sì, andata. Seconda classe. 15 euro e 50. A che ora parte il treno? Alle 16:20 del binario 3. Ok. Buongiorno, vorrei due biglietti per Roma. Seconda classe, prima classe. Quando parte il treno? Parte alle 10:40 e arriva a Roma alle 15:20. Da che binario parte? Da binario 15. A che ora parte l'ultimo treno? Per Genova? Alle 23:55. Da binario 12? No, l'ultimo treno. Da binario 7. Un biglietto allora, seconda classe. I don't know how those streams down. If it was down. Una penna vera. Prima classe. Solo andata? Andata e ritorno. Quant'è? 34 euro? E quanto? 45. A che ora parte il treno? Alle 18:30. Primo binario. Buon viaggio. Was it the second? I think it's the second time, so let's use one more time. Biglietto persiano. Andata? Sì, andata. Seconda classe. 15:50. A che ora parte il treno? Al 16:20. Da binario 3. B. Buongiorno. Vorrei due biglietti per Roma. Seconda classe? Prima classe. Quando parte il treno? Parte alle 10:40 e arriva a Roma alle 15:20. Da che binario parte? Da binario 15. Ok. A quale parte? L'ultimo treno per Genova. Alle 23:55. Dal binario 12? No. L'ultimo treno. Parte dal binario 7. Un biglietto allora. Seconda classe. Una per Novara. Prima classe. Solo andata. Andata di ritorno. Quant'è? 34 euro? E quanto? 45. A che ora parte il treno? Alle 18:30. Primo binario. Buon viaggio. Ok. So, one more. Ora tocca a te. Sì, prego. Ok, sì, vorrei tre biglietti per tre posti. Dove? Florence. Firenze, Firenze, ok. Vuole partire la mattina o la sera? Yeah, see, I can't even answer these questions. That's how bad. Non c'è un treno diretto alle 11? No, ma c'è un espresso che parte a mezzogiorno. Mezzogiorno. Arriva. Va bene. Se sei per giovani, allora, seconda classe. Yeah, so this is the problem with me. Just going blasting through these. I'm not reinforcing these enough. It's not the end of the world, but I have to see prego. I'm definitely gonna have to do a lot more after this. After this month. Vorrei prenotare tre posti per dopodomani, giovedì. Destinazione Firenze. Firenze. Voglio partire la mattina o la sera? Ah, cosa c'è? No, non è un treno. Non c'è, ok. Non c'è un treno alle 11. No, ma c'è un espresso che parte a mezzogiorno. Va bene? Va bene. Tre biglietti per. Ok. Posti. Ok, posti poi già vedi. Seconda classe. Well, it's just at the restaurant. Ora tocca a te. Abbiamo fregato. Sì, prego. Vorrei. Ok. Vorrei tre posti. Ok, poi dopo domani. Giovedì. Ok. Fi- Firenze. Firenze, yeah. Dove? Volevo dire la mattina o la sera? Non c'è, anzi l'hanno tirato alle 11? No, ma c'è espresso che parte a mezzogiorno. Ok, va bene. Te prossimi pagine. Allora, seconda classe. Ok. Well, now tell me to go to you then. So, ooh, that was kind of bad. Oh, okay, so now I've got about 35 minutes to try to salvage this. I guess I was just trying to do the sounds because okay, it says discover a new way to learn Italian. Ooh, a new way. It says okay, so there's a lot of problems I had. One of the main problems was the fact that I sucked. Okay, so I actually think it's really good though to learn a new language. It's good because I like it. One of the main reasons I like learning, well, one because I like learning cultures. I guess it's because like scientific or mathematics. I don't do much actual mathematics, but this learning languages grammar is kind of like mathematics. I guess maybe not. Maybe I'm just trying to sound smarter than I actually am. But I like how it tests my brain, or it not tests. It works my brain. I guess maybe I'm not getting mentally stimulated enough. Maybe I need. Is that like you even need to learn a new language to do that? I could just need to read some harder stuff in English. I guess the stuff I read in English isn't stimulating enough. It's not difficult enough to read. Okay, so yeah. Uh, so you validate, can you take us up convalidare il biglietto. Biglietto. Just write that down. See, that's the good thing though. Is that my hope is that at least I can get used to the sounds. In and the reason why I want to get used to sounds is that even if say, because even if I stop doing Italian and want to go back to it, hopefully I'll have the sounds out of the way. Like say for German, my not that my pronunciation for German is good, but at least normally when I read German, I have an idea for how most words are pronounced. I can kind of read on my own. I said my intonation and stuff is probably off, but I mean I could at least kind of go. There's like some words like etage, like for floor, which I would not know unless I because I remember seeing the. I think of watching. I remember I used to just watch random let's plays in different languages, and I don't think it really helped my language much at all because I used to do that. I so wish that I had better, more efficient methods. Because I mean, when I was younger, I wanted the six languages. I wanted to be a hyperpolyglot. I probably watching videos, and the six languages would have been English, obviously, French, Spanish, German, Japanese, and Mandarin Chinese. Those were the six languages I was going to be a hyperpolyglot in, and I guess that ended up not happening. All right, but convalidare il biglietto. Ferrovie dello Stato italiane. Italiane. I've been partially privatized. Oh fuck though. Privatization, not privatization. That's not good. Of course, they always got to privatize stuff. All right, so Eurostar leaves me Eurostar Italian. Okay, between Torino and Lyon. That's okay, video environmental code. It says it says you're about to board your house here. Let's validate the tickets. Well, they didn't teach us the imperative form, yeah. So maybe it's just the same as convalidiamo il biglietto. Convalid because diamo. I guess because it's just the same as the noi form. I guess. Il prossimo, yeah, it's next. Maybe not surprised. Is it prossimo? I guess. Fra 10 minuti. Okay, fra means in. Okay, yeah. Fra 10 minuti. Whoops. Da che? Quale binario? Okay. Guadi. Look, okay, guadi stuff. I don't know if this is gonna teach me. Okay, dei treni. L'orario dei treni, ok. Là in fondo, ok, so là in fondo. So this, I definitely got to do a lot more listening and shadowing and stuff though, because like doing this at 1 hour a day is not very. Like I said, 1 hour a day is not good. You're not going to learn language very well. It seems weird because people say 15 minutes a day, but like I guess 15 minutes a day is the start. It says audio answer key recording place. This says audio too. Yeah. Oh, here's says more than 2 million sold. Or my Japanese one says more than 1 million sold. That says the 1 million between the Japanese one I have and the Italian one apparently. Okay, the binario di. Okay, so let's see. I guess I should write biglietto. I might have already wrote that. Yeah, just to get used to the spelling of that word. No, è diretto. Diretto. Direct. È diretto. Guardi, signore, l'orario dei treni è là in fondo. Ok. Ci sono sempre. They're always, ok. Meglio, better, ok. Dopodomani. The dopodomani is day after tomorrow. Oops. I think that's not really worded that in English. I know, like, because like ho tien, I think it's Chinese, and they have asate in Japanese. They have le surlendemain in French, and I guess they have dopodomani. But English is just day after tomorrow. Okay. Andate e ritorno. Yep. Se vuole prendere, if you want to take, aspettare is wait for. Okay. It was my brother that was supposed to be studying this, but Italian. But I figured I might as well try to get a head start in it, so I can try to help him. But the problem is our schedules don't line. My brother's not even here right now, but our schedules don't line up that well. Like usually, I'm sleeping when he's awake, or I'm off when he's working, so it's hard to have that time. Meno male, thank goodness. Okay, può pagare. You can pay. Può. Okay. Può. Oops. It'd be like our Alexander Arguelles. See how and then when we make switching like languages like 15 years old, I do this, that. I'm like, oh my goodness, how do you even keep track of what you studied? Davanti I actually did write something to keep track of. Può dirmi insieme. So it's insieme is together. See, I'm so the reason why I write down every word like this now is it's just a holdover from me studying Chinese and Japanese and trying to remember the characters, the hanzi or the kanji. So then I'm like, oh god, I write multiple times, but for a character use a language using the Latin alphabet, it's not really necessary. I don't think. No, I did study a bit of Greek, but not enough for me to be good at it or anything. And I don't think that the Greek's not really a language I'd ever go back to unless for some reason I'd end up living there or needing it. But solamente, solamente. Okay, so università. I said alla. Okay, I'll just write that. Get used to the spelling. I haven't even gotten to the grammar part yet. Wow, I better. So okay, l'orario dei treni. Okay, here's the language discovery, which is normally the grammar. So this lesson is 11 grammar points. So l'orario dei treni. 24 o'clock is overused for all official. Okay, so they use 24 hours. 12 e 15, 15 e 40, 45, 18 e 30. Okay, 20 e 50. All official purposes. Okay, well. Next, okay, ask on the first, second, next. Okay, il primo treno, okay, the first, the second. A che ora parte il primo treno, il secondo treno, il prossimo treno, l'ultimo treno, okay. That's Okay, there are two different plus definite article. So alle is a plus la. Okay. We'll place definite article before the noun first. A plus io contracts to al. Okay, so it's like Italian, not Italian. Of course, it's like Italian. It is Italian. I wonder why the stream keeps going off. Oh, maybe it's not. This is zero. Okay, it might not be. But I like how it's saying. So I'm gonna say a plus il becomes al. It's just exactly like Spanish. A and el become al. Okay, so all in case you put the a before you go double the l if there's one. Okay, so a plus il becomes al. So a plus los allo. So allo sportello. Okay, it's al cinema. Okay, and it's a plus all'entrata. Okay, so a plus l equals al all'entrata at the entrance. Okay. A plus alla. Alla biglietteria. Okay, take it out. Okay. Biglietteria. Alla biglietteria. Okay. L'encodeur. L'encodeur. Yeah, so that's what I keep saying. I forgot that my laptop is set to French. I'm just kind of used to being in French now, so that kind of doesn't mean anything to me. La biglietteria. Okay. In bambini. Okay, so plus A plus I equals I. Okay. Ai bambini. Okay. This is something I'm definitely gonna have to like write. That's why I said this is why I got this book. Because this one, look at all these exercises. I know some people like Steve Kaufman. It's like, oh, I don't do the exercises, don't do that. Well, for me, I like doing exercises to help reinforce it. Helps me learn it. So that's why I have this. I remember, I think I was reading some of this before I even started learning Italian, just because I was a bit curious how this book was. I bought this book for my brother. I also bought this book for my brother, and I bought this book for my brother. The only one my brother actually bought this book himself. This was the only one I didn't buy for my brother. That's because he doesn't like. I don't think he cares about Spanish, Portuguese, or French. You might know. I don't even can't even say he knows French, but I don't know. Okay, so let's keep going. Oh my goodness, this is actually a lot of information. This is like that's why I said I'm gonna have to do a lot more. I mean, that's why I said this is the reason why I got this book. Don't get too overwhelmed. Don't get too, okay. Gli studenti becomes agli. Oh my god, I don't even know how you pronounce that. Agli studenti. Interesting. Plus alle ragazzi ragazze. Okay. Okay. So A plus F for our presumably in access al sole in the sun. Okay. Al mare to the seaside. Al fresco. All'aperto. All'ombra. Okay. Davanti a, vicino a, ok. Ci vediamo vicino alla fonte, ok. Il cinema è vicino all'albergo. That becomes, okay, that becomes, don't forget that da plus il becomes dal, okay. Da plus il equals dal. Il ristorante è lontano dal centro, ok. L'albergo è lontano dall'aeroporto. Okay. D plus F plus the D becomes D. D plus D becomes den. Oh, wow. D becomes D plus D is equals down. Interesting. So D plus low equals down low. Wow. Yeah. D plus F plus den. Yeah, but matter den down to boost. Okay. D plus flat den down. D plus E equals den. Becomes DEI. I think it's funny how people get so angry about it. They go to DEI doing stuff like, oh, come on. I guess just another thing to lash out at. All right. D plus V. I don't even know how you pronounce that. Deli. I'm gonna have to search up how to pronounce those. Il mondo degli affari. D plus delle. Okay, then there's dovere, which is need have to or need to. Dovere. Okay, so it becomes io devo. Okay. Tu devi. Lei. Okay. It's good. Deve. Noi dobbiamo. My pronunciation is probably horrible here, but voi dovete. Loro devono. Oh no. Fatigue is really starting to set in. Io voglio. Okay, then volere. Okay. Io voglio. Tu vuoi. Lui vuole. Yeah. For sure, if I was doing this on my own and not doing like a live stream, I would probably not try to do the lessons as quickly. I would try to memorize this grammar. At least maybe not memorize it fully, but at least like get a good enough grasp of it. Because this is like very hard. Mi vuole. Noi vogliamo. Okay. Voi volete. Okay. Loro vogliano. This is from now on. The second person lay would be omitted. Rotator is always the same. Well, it should have been doing that from the beginning. Okay. Attenzione, verbs in the active body we must be in the infinitive. Okay. Voglio partire. Vorrei telefonare. Devo mangiare. Andare in banca. Ok. Perché non vuoi andare alla discoteca con i tuoi amici? Perché devo studiare. Okay. In discoteca, yeah. How many people go to the discoteca nowadays? People call it a club now. I don't know how they did it. So the discoteca. Because this want to go to the discotheque with your friends. I don't know. People say che because chi and use oh this. Of course, this see the here it shows the back like with the I'm gonna say accent grave because that's what I say. But then the accent aigu and the other sort of so which is it? Is it the accent grave or accent aigu? Like I said, I don't know what the actual terms are for those in English. I just know the French terms. C'è equals, okay, G equals E. Perché non c'è un espresso per Firenze? No, perché c'è lo sciopero. Ok. Non ci, non ci sono treni la domenica? Okay. Oh my God, I'm getting hot. I should have taken a cold shower, I guess. I still got 15 minutes left, so it's good. I'm not done yet with the grammar, but I'm doing okay on time. Aspettare. So aspettare is wait for. Yeah, I definitely would do this differently. But that's how I learn. You learn from your mistakes. Ascoltare, guardare, and just hope that those mistakes aren't too detrimental. Yeah, I like how I got so many languages to study, languages to learn. I say study. Learn is a stretch. Language, like if you're talking, I'm studying Italian. I don't think you can say I'm learning Italian. Actually, Studying. They're both the same. They're both the same, actually. Sorry, I don't know. I was just because I Discord has a limit for like the bio for like character text. So sometimes if studying and learning have a different number of characters now. Apparently, it's the same. So I might switch learning to studying because I think studying Italian is better than saying I'm learning Italian because I don't know if I'm ever going to learn it. Like Japanese, yes, I'm trying to learn. Like because when I say study, it's more like, oh, it's like an interesting thing, like study it just to see how it is. Well, because you can also study to learn, but when I'm saying learning, it means like actually I want to know how to speak Japanese. Okay, I know I completely derailed myself there. That was a very weird side note. Okay, but come on, you should know by now I'm weird and quirky. To the zero people watching this. Okay, so aspettare to wait for, ascoltare to listen to, guardare to look at. So, sorry, I thought I heard something. So it's just saying that you don't use services. So aspetta l'autobus. Aspetto un mio amico. Ok, guardo spesso la televisione. Often, ok. Guardo spesso la... I'm gonna have to go out there soon because my cat's starting to whine again, but I got to go 10 minutes left. Okay. Ascoltiamo la radio. This is why it's harder when I'm by myself, not with my brother, 'cause my brother. They're not getting as much attention when there's only one of me in here. What's why I'm trying to sleep out in my living room the past few days. I normally sleep in my bedroom, but I'm trying to sleep in my living room because I don't want my cats coming. Normally, I'd let them in my bedroom, but they keep trying to chew on the cords in here. So I'm like, I'm putting a stop to that recently. I'm not gonna let them chew on my cords in here, so that's why I didn't. And I'm not letting them in here. Oh, they still try to chew on my cords in the living room as well. So there's no winning with them. Okay, prima di, dopo. So prima di is used with times. Di combines with l and that to become delle. Prima dell'una, prima delle due. Ok, prima delle sei. Somebody in here? I gotta check. Maybe not, but it's not my concert anymore. I thought I heard somebody coming. I should put on, Starting to hear things. Okay, well, I don't know what to do now. Fucking cats here. Just hope they don't mess it up. Here, come on, begin. Alright, see if I can, let's see how this goes. The last 10 minutes here go. Okay. Guardo spesso la televisione. Ascoltiamo la radio. Of course, she goes straight to trying to chew on the cord there. There we go. Why is this all loose? That's when my pants must have done that. They're always doing crap. You don't remember being Lucy 4. It must have been my accident did this. It's like always causing crap. Alright, sorry. This is why. What the hell are you doing, Jeremy? This is why I don't let them in here when I'm trying to study. I have to babysit them. Because that's what they're like. They're like fucking babies. Alright. Let's keep going, I guess. Hope they don't cause too much damage. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I might not do a full hour here. Yeah, but I want to. Prima di mezzogiorno. Prima di mezzanotte. So before mid. Okay. Prima di. Okay. After this means dopo. Dopo la due. Dopo mezzanotte. Okay, so you have to. You have to be prima di. Okay. Prima di mezzogiorno. Prima di mezzanotte. But you just said dopo. Dopo le due. Dopo. Dopo mezzanotte. Hey, Shermie. If you didn't try chewing on the cord. Hey! Stop chewing on shit. Stop chewing on cords. Okay. Dopo le due. Dopo le due. Dopo mezzanotte. Bagno take it. Okay. Comprare means to buy. I see because comprare. Now she's chewing on my Swedish flag. Great. Swedish flag that it's not on my wall anymore because she tore it off the wall. Comprare. Okay. Fare il biglietto. So buy a ticket is. Okay, make the ticket. So fare il biglietto. That's good to know. Fare il biglietto. Okay, so fra refers to the future. Okay. Fra 10 minuti. Okay. In 10 minutes. Fra mezz'ora. Okay. Whoa. Fra un paio di settimane. Okay, a couple of weeks. And as I actually studied for more than 10 minutes left out, so I guess you could say that it's kind of making up for that, but it's annoying. Late on time. Okay. Itana è in ritardo, orario, anticipo, arrivo, partenza. Okay, so train is okay. Late is ritardo, which makes sense. Orario, on time. Anticipo, early. Arrivo, arriving. Partenza, leaving. Okay. Okay, what else there is? Vorrei un biglietto di seconda. Che a parte il prossimo, then okay. I guess that's it for this. I guess there's all these exercises which I should be doing, but when you only have an hour. Hey, hey! Stop chewing on the cord. Can you stop chewing on the? Look at there's my cat. There's my Shermie. Can you stop chewing on the cord, Shermie? Huh? I don't want you chewing on the cord. I can't leave her alone for 2 seconds without her trying to chew on shit. I'm not gonna let you go chew on more stuff. I was I only let you in here because I thought I heard somebody coming in and I was getting nervous. So you got lucky that you were even in here. But yeah, I guess that's it for my Italian for now. Ugh. She's gonna try to knock off this pen too. I just know it. But it's this. I don't want her scratching that up. Alright, well, I guess that's good for now because I can't concentrate when she's like this. So until next time, take care.